What's good everyone, it's Zigzag here, welcome back to another GeoGuessr video. Today we are back on the Rainbolt Weekly challenge. We're going to be playing through these 10 seeds, and the challenge this time is a little bit different. To advance, you need to get 19,000 points in each different seed. The game modes also get harder as the video goes along, so we're starting off with a pinpointable world, but no doubt things will spice up quite a bit as we go forward. Anyway, first one here should just be somewhere in Rotterdam, maybe? Or no, Breda and Rotterdam are nearby, but this is probably just Amsterdam, I'd imagine. On second thoughts though, I'm pretty sure Amsterdam actually has like fairly like historical looking street signs, so this is probably just somewhere nearby Amsterdam, but I have to remember Breda, that's where the pro player Armani is from, so somewhere nearby here, I guess. If Rotterdam and Breda are in the same direction, then we could be in any one of these ones here. Let's just go in, whatever this one's called, I don't know. Okay, so this one was over here. Yeah, not too far from those other cities we mentioned, so not a bad start here. And obviously, it should be pretty easy to get enough points here. Next one here, we got like Italian style signs, and I think we should just be able to click middle of the country, because the thing is, this is a pinpointable world, so we'll always be able to get, extra points if we need it later. Talas here is the western city in Kyrgyzstan here. Are we in a mountain pass at the moment? Kind of. So I guess this kind of area probably works, and yeah, it was there. Okay, next one here. We're in Australia? Oh no, actually just Spain here. Canary Islands, I would imagine. Do we have anything in the way of flags here? Spanish state, or whatever they're called, flags are really cool in general. But yeah, I guess this is just like, well, somewhere down here, surely, like one of these islands here. We're going to get 19,000 points regardless, so I'm just going to go for this. And it was indeed there. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, those ones are particularly dry, generally speaking, compared to the others. And here we are in Netherlands again. We already got 19k off the first 3 rounds, but just to secure it, we got that there. Okay, 23,000 on the first seed there, not entirely surprising. Here is the next one, no moving. On Urban World. Let's see what happens here. I mean, immediately seeing some like Thai language. This is very typical Thai signage as well. I remember when Rainbolt was in Bangkok, you like mentioned those pink taxis. So yeah, it doesn't really surprise me that we see those as well. I would imagine for that reason, just should be Bangkok. And indeed, there's no real place in Thailand apart from Bangkok that kind of looks like this, where you'd have like an overhead kind of railway system and all that bit. So yeah, we should just be right here. And indeed, we were right on that road. Very good. Next one here. Looks like it's going to be Laos, actually. Now, can I get the right town? It kind of feels like one of the northern ones, that's almost certain. So, Luang Prabang and Vang Vieng are the two that this one looks like. We've got like a bit of a grid here, so I wonder if that's actually going to be helpful. Because I feel like Luang Prabang doesn't have north-south grid. Yeah, so in which case I would say Vang Vieng is kind of most likely here, and we do have a north-south road in Vang Vieng, so I'll try it out, and it was indeed there. Very good stuff. Okay, next one here, we're on a really good score. I guess we should try and get the city here again. This is Mexico, or is it or is it Ecuador? I'm actually not entirely sure here. We can see lots of short plates. I'm looking for any long plates, or maybe an electricity marker or something like that here. This pole top does feel rather Mexican, so I like that. What about the rest of stuff here? Yeah, we have a Mexican electricity counter there. So yeah, I guess now getting the city is kind of more difficult because obviously Mexico is so huge. Having said that, we could actually drop below the required points here if we get the wrong kind of idea here. So I guess we should just kind of go more. I mean, I know it's 900 phone code out here, so maybe this could be like, one of these kind of areas here. I'll just try it out. Let's see what it actually is. Well, it's all the way up there, so 1.6k. Obviously dropping a few too many points for comfort there. Next one here should just be southeast Nigeria, like really poor air quality, reddish dirt. So yeah, I would say, I think they like burn a lot of oil down here or something like that. So I'd say it's one of these cities here. Do I have follow car? We do have the follow car here. Yeah, that's also the typical one to see around here, I think. So I'm just going to go for it here. Look, let's see where it actually ends up being. Well, it's Benin City, so we still need a good score on the last one here to get 19k, although we should be relatively safe. We're in Germany as well. Interesting. Pulheim. Where is Pulheim? Probably, I don't know what this actually would be, So it's interesting how much effort they went to blur out the entire buildings. Here, like, we all know about the bloods, but if you actually look at them, they're kind of fascinating. Like, I'm pretty sure they were manually placed, I would imagine, which obviously would have been a lot of manpower. Okay, do we see anything here? Oh, that's almost visible. Like, those German plates are actually really useful. But yeah, I don't think I recognize it. Oh, could that be? That's not the Cologne Cathedral, is it? I mean, I kind of want to try it just because we're not really going to lose anyway. So, you know, why not? I don't really see anything like that would say that it wouldn't be. Pulheim, I've never heard of though. So, do we see that? I mean, around Cologne here, surely not. I mean, it would have to be pretty like central here. So honestly, not really so sure about that at all. We actually do have the name of the street though. We could. No, it's not really good. I don't know. Anywhere in Germany will give us enough points here, so let's just go for it here. And it was indeed the Cologne Cathedral there. Very interesting stuff. So that was 21,000 points only. Obviously, the Mexico was the only real weakness there. Okay, so headed through to the third round here on a diverse world. We're still on no moving, so we should have plenty of leeway to get to 19,000 on ADW. But the first one here is actually not so easy. Like, we have a rusted guardrail, fairly Eastern European looking architecture. Definitely thought of Romania here, that's for sure, but it could be Bulgaria or surrounding countries too. Just notice we don't have any antenna, so maybe Serbia is actually also a decent bet here. I could actually say Serbia is a pretty good bet, but it didn't really strike me as Serbia off the bat with this like kind of dryness over here. This direction though definitely does look like Serbia, so I think I'll just slam it in here. I feel pretty good about it, and it was indeed Serbia indeed. Very good. Okay, next round here, looking maybe a bit Filipino, I would say. This kind of feels like North Philippines to me, but I could see it being south as well, so we might just hedge it here. The tuk-tuks though look like the northern style with like the uneven roofs. Yeah, so I think North is feeling good here. Do I see any other metas for North or anything like that? Don't really know any phone codes. Actually, I do kind of know phone codes here, but yeah, I don't think anything's too useful here at all. Yeah, okay. So I would say North, though. I'm going to go Manila, because I feel like it's kind of likely, and it was there. Yeah, Manila has a certain kind of feel to it, generally speaking, I would say. Okay, next one here, Italy. That's like the alternate Italian blood, I think. This is also quite flat and dry. Is this too flat for Sicily? Because we could always go Sardinia here, or we could ocean hedge it. If we want to be ultra careful and just, like, I don't know, I feel like this is Sicily. So I'm just going to go for it here, but hopefully it's not Sardinia. Okay, it was Sicily. Good stuff. Okay, next one here, it's going to be like northern South Africa. We have place names here. We're not really going to need it, I think, but I'm going to try and vibe guess it. And my vibe guess is more so like kind of west of the capitals here. Not the capitals, you know what I mean. Pretoria and Johannesburg. And possibility of like Limpopo, maybe east as well. We'll see here. But it was, we plonked it super nice there. That's great. Okay, and the final round here is going to be Lesotho. So we're on track for a 24,000 here. Let's see if we can get 24k. This should just be Maseru area, I think. Or maybe slightly north or south, but I will just go like here, maybe. And, okay, well, slightly south instead. Well, we get it. No, well, we do get it. Very nice indeed. Did we win the seed? It is possible that we won the seed there, which would obviously be nice. But I guess someone else. Yeah, actually, a lot of people getting 24k there. But the top score, actually 24.5. Very impressive indeed. So let's head through to the next round here, which is AI-generated world, no moving. AI-generated world, we actually have to be careful with, because this is the 4th seed, and already it's a difficult map that includes a lot of like Beatty locations and stuff. But this this kind of like stick on the top of the pole is quite common in Kyushu, so I'm thinking Kyushu here. These like these kind of plaques on it, the double plaque could certainly be a Kyushu one. Would not be surprised. So yeah, I think Kyushu is actually like a relatively good bet here, especially like these roofs with like kind of very detailed roofs here with like yeah, this kind of like embellishments on them. I would say it's quite Kyushu. So we'll try it here, and it was actually all the way over there. That surprises me, so we have to be on our guard now. As I said, this map is hard. I wasn't lying. Next one here, we're driving right in Mexico. Uh-oh, guys. We could already be in trouble. 19k here should still be fine, but it all depends on what the next rounds are. This, yeah, I would say like middle of Mexico. Could I still be getting the wrong country? Looks like we have short plates here. And it is relatively Mexican feeling, especially with the blue car. So, and this house as well. I would say it's Mexico. So, yeah, I guess just this kind of stuff works the best here. I would say it's not too far from Mexico City at all, and it wasn't, so that's fine. We're still, you know, we've got a 17-country streak. We're going nicely in terms of that, but we still have to be careful here. This one we've seen in Manaus before, so we have to be super careful. That says Ceará, which is interesting. 99 phone code? No, it's not a proper phone code, I think. Well, can we find a proper phone code? That would be very useful here, indeed. That is... Oh, man. I bet there is one in these tiny numbers here, but we don't see it. But these ones, are they in Manaus? This is tough. This is tough to actually know what to do here, because we can hedge the middle of the country, but ultimately that's really already cutting things pretty fine. Okay, is Manaus. There we go. Wow. I'm glad that was written there, because I'm not sure if I would have had wherewithal to actually go in Manaus, but there we go. It's not going to lie to us. 2 Manaus clues, including one that says the country name. We're fine. Okay, next one here is just Montenegro. Fairly standard Montenegro round indeed. And the last one here is going to be... So we only need 2k points here. It's still failable, but barely. And I would say this is Canada, right? But I guess if it was somehow an extremely strange, West Canada, then we'd be in trouble here. I thought it was East Canada. But I guess, we only have to really guess in the middle of the country here to guarantee our way through. So now looking for any kind of unique metas here. We have a bit of a unique looking fire hydrant there, which I probably learnt about in a Jasper Wooded video and have since forgotten, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I think this could be anywhere from Ontario to Alberta. So I guess we click Manitoba and we're absolutely safe, right? Yeah, I believe so. Is it ever less than 2,000 points? I mean, Edmonton to Toronto. We have to click here and then we're safe, I think. Guys, I think. I'm not sure, actually. Anything else here? I'm sure this is somehow gettable. It feels more prairies to me. It does feel more prairies. So I think I could lean that way. Yeah, I think I'll just lean that way, because ultimately, I'm not particularly worried about this anymore. It just has, more of that, out in the middle of nowhere feel. So, yeah, I'm actually going to switch over here just to, secure the points. And... yeah. It was Texas. I cannot believe that. That is so... fascinating. I cannot believe that, honestly. That is, wow. Okay, so clearly many people getting it. Now I just want to see if anyone failed with us, because that is... No way, JHK misses out as well. Chumley. Okay, Ning? Never mind. Wow, this was a wild seed, so let's see what actually went wrong here. So, even these guys did better on Japan. I completely missed the Japan. Everyone getting the Mexico here, so where were the points lost here? Oh, everyone missing the Brazil. This was a cruel seed. I told you it could happen. Even with a free Montenegro, the scores were not good enough. And that is everyone gets US there? I actually have to go back and look at this. Why, oh why, did I think this was Canada? I don't know. Oh my gosh. It's so obviously not Canada. But I thought the houses looked Canadian. Do you guys also kind of see that? I thought the houses just look Canadian, but yeah, looking back at these trees, they're so southern. This one's like a Spanish-looking tree, and the problem is I've been playing Canada all week, so yeah, I guess that is the issue here. I cannot believe that guess. That is just... I mean, wow, that's just crazy. I don't want to cut off the video just yet. I'm going to do the number 10 seed, which we would have had to get 19k on to complete the game. This is a totally normal zoom world, which is one where you're always maximally zoomed in on each round. Let's see if we could have actually made it all the way if I was a bit more careful on that seed. So first round here kind of gives me strong Guatemala vibes. I could also see Brazil working here or Mexico or something. But yeah, kind of just these kind of trees on the hills. Also, obviously, Colombia possible. But should I go with my initial vibe? I think this is actually Colombia or Guatemala, just based on how green these hills are. Kind of want to go Guat, but law of averages would say, Colombia's so much bigger. I'm gonna go with my first thought here. Let's see it. And it was just Ecuador there. Makes sense, I guess. Obviously, 19k now becomes very difficult. We need to go really nicely. And this one would have been... What now? We have some pines here. That's interesting. I thought of Spain off the bat. Spain, Portugal. But it could as easily be anything else Mediterranean or even kind of North America. Even Chile is possible here, I feel. Sun is not really usable. So I feel I will go for this kind of region of Spain, Portugal, and test my luck there. Okay, it was Spain. We get the country. We're still in contention here, I believe, but only just. Next one here is a pretty easy Senegal, and Senegal's one of my weaker countries, so wouldn't be surprised if we go out right here. But as for me, I kind of would just like kind of go here probably, and it was all the way out there. So yeah, I think we're just out now. No, we're still in with it, and this is probably Kyrgyzstan. Now I couldn't be sure, but like kind of like the kind of like moon rock plus the snow. And if it's Kyrgyzstan, it should be somewhere around when we had that Talos round before. So we'll give it a go. Okay, it was, wow. Yeah, anyone who got that is quite a madman. I mean, it did kind of look like the moon, as I said, but that is Antarctica. And the last one here would have been a fairly simple Thailand, actually. So we could have just gone like this and hopefully got decent points. And it was, yeah, right there. So, that is actually something that we could have done had we gotten the Antarctica. And how many people get it? Trabota is the GOAT, man. The only one finishing it out with a 20k score there. That's quite cracked. That's quite cracked. Even missing the Spain, but getting the whole thing. That's quite a cool seed as well. And many people are doing a decent job indeed. So guys, thank you very much for watching the video. A bit shorter, but hey, we lost, so that's just the way it goes. That's the thing about these threshold maps, and I'll see you guys for it next week. Actually, do let me know if you want me to continue doing this series of the Rainbolt challenges. I think they're fun, and especially a good way to like compare ourselves to others in the absence of the tournaments and everything. But you guys do let me know. Guys, thank you very much for watching the videos as well, and I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Till next time, and goodbye.